Hello, welcome to my talk. The title is Embed Structural Awareness into Protein Language Models for Mutation Fitness Prediction. Let's first talk about some background and motivations. First of all, why do we want to study protein mutation effects? Protein mutation is often a significant factor underlying complex diseases. The study of mutation effects prediction can be beneficial for disease diagnostic, understanding how protein function, and design new proteins with desired properties. Next, we will tackle this problem with protein language model or so-called sequence modeling. Because first, the protein central dogma tells that sequence, structure, and function have this dependent relationship. Second, protein sequences resemble some properties of human languages, but at the same time has its own uniqueness. Third, abundant protein sequence data is a good source for training language models. We have three contributions in this study. First, we analyze structural awareness in pre-trained language models. Then, we introduce three ways to supervise attentions in language models with content information. Then we analyze their performance of explicitly embedding structural awareness into language models. Third, we compare attention supervised language models with pre-trained language models in predicting mutation fitness scores in an unsupervised way. We use a model with similar architecture as first. Multiple multi-head self-attention encoder modules are stacked together. Some predictions are masked to let the model recover original residues. To embed structural awareness into language models, we design this attention supervision head, and the input will be these attention matrices. We propose three ways to supervise attentions: promoting contact weights, promoting attention weights of contact pairs, suppressing attention weights of non-contact pairs, and regularizing all weights by doing contact classification. In the first two ways, the attention weights of contact or non-contact pairs are first extracted using binary contact maps, and then put into a scalar using F1. Cross entropy is used for classification, and with L1 regularization, attention matrices are first symmetrized, and then fit into the classification layer. To predict the fitness score in an unsupervised way, we use the ratio between mutant sequence and wild-type sequence. The joint probability can be further decomposed into conditional probability. Because the condition part, the sequence is the same between mutant sequence and wild-type sequence, so the probability of two terms cancel out. The language model will give us the likelihood of these two probabilities, or the value of these two probabilities. Let's check some results. First, we analyze the structural awareness in pre-trained language models. We are showing the long-range top L precision here, and we are comparing performance across 4 models trained over 4 different domain sequence sets. And the model used here is a small bird with 4 layers, and each layer has 8 heads. From the left figure, we can see that structural awareness increases as layers goes deeper. From the right figure, we are comparing the complexity with precision. We can see that language modeling capacity weakly transfers to models' structural awareness because the complexity keeps decreasing, but the precision will saturate after a certain step. Here, we are showing the top L precision evaluation results. Each point in the figure is a model with a combination of one loss form, one attention head selection, and one weight pair. All models are fine-tuned from a well-trained checkpoint of a BERT model with 12 layers, and each layer has 12 heads. First, we can see that the deeper and the larger the trained language model can be more structural awareness in long-range interactions. And from this figure, we can see that the first one, which is contact loss, it will hurt structural awareness in attention, and the non-contact loss, the second one, slightly improves precision at some combination. And the third line, cross-entropy loss cannot make effective updates overall. We selected the model with highest precision for each loss and compared them over unsupervised mutation fitness prediction task. Each point is a mutagenesis set. We can see that on average, three methods are comparable to each other. Then we check how structural awareness improvement transferred to fitness awareness. We are showing the long-range precision change from pre-trained model to attention supervision model on x-axis and the Spearman change on y-axis. So we prefer that the first quadrant has more points. So we can see that among the three loss, contact loss has more points in the first quadrant. Some takeaway. Attention-based protein language models have awareness towards content information, and the deeper the better. Such inductive bias can be boosted through supervising attention matrices, but it becomes tricky when pre-trained model has already been well-trained. Structural awareness boosted language models show advantages in predicting mutation fairness in an unsupervised way. Thank you.